Hello, everyone. It's a speaking club on the topic of habits. I'm going to mostly talk to people who are on Tandem, but it's a recording, and maybe people will be joining via Zoom. So that's why I'm doing a lesson via Zoom as well. So my name is Kateryna. Let's begin. So I will run a language party on Tandem. Oh, hello, Sumi. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. So, my name is Kate, and this is a speaking club on the topic of habits. So, feel free to join and to speak. Oh, I can see you raised your hand. Just a moment. Hello.
Hello, I'm Pamela. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm also sharing this speaking club via Zoom. So I am sharing my slides there, but I will also be saying the questions. So we are going to talk about habits, and yeah, we can start. There are a few topics below, so that I will tell, and you can talk about them. So the options are: we can talk about healthy habits, a habit I have recently formed, my daily work habit, or a habit I used to have but gave up. So, what would you like to talk about?
Uh, Actually, I want to talk about the habit I recently formed and something that is like the habit I used to have and trying to kind of like discard or neglect them. I don't want to follow.
So, give up. You
So,
want to give up something.
uh,
Okay.
first of all, for a bit context, I'm studying in uni right now,
Mhm.
and it's been a tough life. I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough. So it's a lot of math classes, all the stuffs are happening, and also there are events, there are fresher party and all. So actually, I thought like before coming to uni, I actually spent a lot of time gaming and watching movies.
Mhm.
And also studied. I mean, for some time spent when the exams are coming, I just study a lot. That was just sufficient. Like after I come here, everyone's talking about like fancy stuff, and it's kind of like it feels like someone's very good at math, someone really good at studying, someone really good at how to say sports. It just everyone had the habit, and they just develop over time by practicing every single day. And recently, like a week ago, or you can say like there was an exam.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm sorry, like the party is like the I'm gonna talk about the habit that I formed, right? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
okay, okay.
yeah. So we can come back and discuss it. So, just if you chose the topic, a habit I used to have but gave up, so I can also share. Um, Probably for me. I don't even know what I gave up. There aren't many habits that I gave up. Usually I am trying to give something up, but it's not very easy. Like
So,
yeah, so changing when circumstances changes, probably I had a habit like if we talk about entertainment, going to cinema. I used to do it quite often, but now I live in a village and I cannot do it. So, but I didn't want to give it up. It just happened because I moved. So from a city. But yeah, actually, I don't even know what example to give. But what about you? What did you give up? So you gave up playing computer games when you started to study?
actually, it's not. I give up computer game. I don't play them, but on weekends I sometimes play them. And the new habits that I'm trying to make is And I actually am doing progress. I started studying for 1 hour per day. Now I'm at like almost 2 hour per day. It's not too much, but it's happening every single day.
Mhm.
Very little. I hope it goes well. I mean, yeah, I hope so.
Okay, Maxim, hello. You can join us if you want. We are talking about habits, and now we are discussing like just general topics. You can share your healthy habits or habits that you recently formed, maybe work habits. Or now we are discussing a habit that we used to have but gave up. Okay, just a moment. I will let you speak. Uh, yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Good afternoon to everybody. I hope you're fine. My name is Maxim, and I am here about this topic, habits. And I don't know which kind of habit do you mean. Habits about what do you mean by habit, and which
Habit, like
kind of habits,
Like,
please?
for example, healthy habits, doing sports, eating vegetables every day, or unhealthy habits like smoking, drinking, I don't know, something bad for your health. If it's work habit, something you do for it.
So, better habits. I like practicing sports, and also I like to reading novels.
Mm-hmm. And the first one is it about sports?
The sport, most of the time I play football, or I just used to run in the street.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hello, Bay. We are talking about habits here, so we can share our experience of or just habits we formed, habits we have, or habits we used to have and gave up. Okay, so do you practice them daily, Maxim? Do you do sports, run?
Not every day, often, maybe one time or two times per week.
Mhm. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, Bay, Ismail, if you want to join, you can just raise your hand and you can also speak. Okay, maybe let's move on. Let's discuss when the habits might be good or bad for someone. I will tell you a habit and you will express your opinion. So, having a morning routine, for example, doing the same thing in the same order every morning. So it can be like morning rituals. Some people call it a morning ritual. Do you have any morning rituals or morning routines?
I actually had when I was kid, like until I got my phone, I usually had a morning routine, and that feels so satisfying. I would say it's a like level up if you had a morning ritual or routine. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. So what exactly did you do?
I sometimes I went for a walk or running. I went for running, and then I study.
Mm-hmm.
After
Okay.
breakfast, I study.
Okay, so like sports, then breakfast, and then studying. Yeah, so I think some people like say that it's very good for you that when you exercise, when you start with exercising, but I actually very rarely do it because I'm a night owl. So for me, just to wake up in the morning is an exercise already. Yeah, actually.
I can relate. I actually do the same, but sometimes feels like not doing that morning rituals is doesn't feel good. But I mean, it's all right. It happens.
Mm. Okay, what about this one? Doing household chores on a specific day of the week. So household chores is like some things around the house, like cleaning or maybe even shopping. It can be anything connected to home and to make it a better place to live, maybe cleaning, doing laundry. So do you have any specific days of the week for particular household chores? Hello, Alina. Hello, Harta. You can join if you want to speak. We are talking about habits today. So, Maxim, what about you? Do you have any particular uh, household chores days? And or what do you think? Is it good or bad?
Something that I think that now it is becoming bad because I started there is no very long time and it is continuing. I can't forgive it. I do it every day. When I wake up, I use firstly my phone because most of the time I use to check information with my phones on social networks like Facebook and Instagrams. And after it, when I get those information, I don't need to watch TV to check the good information from the bad ones, because on social media, social networks, everything is not true. But most of the time, when we are focused on it, we don't get time to watch TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. I think now social media, they substitute the TV, news, everything. Actually, I gave up. Oh, actually, that's a habit I gave up. I remember now. Oh, hello, Sean. You can join if you want to speak. We are talking about habits today. So the habit I gave up in May or maybe even April, so almost half a year ago, it's using social medias. So I don't have any social medias on my phone, and even like installing Tandem was was a challenge for me because I always turn off all notifications. I try not to use any social medias, but I mean, I do use them because I publish there. I have content to publish via Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. But I mean, yeah, that's a habit. And I'm really happy that I gave it up because I feel much calmer now without it. But yeah, sometimes you can miss out some news or events in your friends or families. Yeah, because of that. Okay, maybe let's move on to the next one. Just a moment. Yeah, let's discuss some tips for forming new habits. Let's discuss if you think they might work or not and why. So, the first tip is do the new activity for 30 days. After that, it will become a habit. So, what do you think? If we do something for 30 days, will it become a habit or not?
I think like doing it for 15 days, it becomes habit for me. I don't know about you guys.
So, does it work or not?
Hmm?
Could you repeat, please?
Uh, After doing it like 15 days, I guess it's long enough to it's become a habit. I mean, not like permanent one, but I feel like I have to do that stuff again the next day. So it's become like something I want to do if I do it for like 15 days.
Not 15, 30 days, like a month. Yeah, a month if you do something for a month. Because for me, I think it's not really enough. And it really depends on the activity. Yeah, like, so you guys, you do sports. Yeah, so does it stick to you if you do something every day for 30 days?
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, so for sport, maybe it does. But for me, if I talk about like language learning, like I'm learning Spanish at the moment, and I do Duolingo every day, but I couldn't say that it's become a habit only because of that. It's more complicated. I like this activity. It's challenging, it's interesting, it's fun, and it's like Duolingo has a lot of gamification, so I think this is the reason. So they develop different like kind of triggers or something that motivates you to come back again. But if it was just doing like exercises in a course book, I doubt that I would still do it.
Okay.
Maxime, what about you? Do you think 30 days is enough? Oh, Sean, just a moment. I will give you I don't know. Oh yeah, you can talk. Yeah, hello.
What do you mean? Well, the topic, so the question, Abi.
Yeah, so if you do the activity for 30 days, after that it will become a habit. So what do you think? Is it true? Does it work or not?
To make this activity perfect, and you do it by yourself. Most of the time, you could be great. You could be fine when you finish it because it is like a challenge. When you succeed, you can be happy.
But what kind of activity do you mean? What will be?
Maybe.
Mhm. Yeah, so there should be a challenge. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, so
You have to decide it firstly.
mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I agree. So it really depends on motivation. So on why we do something. It's just not just like I read that I should eat vegetables every day and I will do it. So if I don't understand why I do it, what's my goal, I think it won't work. Okay, let's discuss the next one. Next tip. Start small. Oh, yeah, Sean. Yeah, go on.
I just got some point from the Atomic Habits or something by James Clear. And he mentioned if we tie up with another habit, for example, yeah, you said 30 days, or he just mentioned like 21 days is enough or something to create a habit. But if we tie up with another habit, for example, yeah, you need to take 3 push-up a day or something. So maybe before the brushing or before the morning time or after the brushing or something, or any if you do take one sip of coffee or tea or something like that, just if you drink that thing and then you just read one small paragraph, for example, or something, yeah, if you want to read or something, small paragraph, or every time when you drink coffee or something, you just read before that or after that, something like that. So the point is, if you tie up with your daily habits with another um, habit, then it will work out. Yeah, it may work out. I haven't tried it yet. I just read it, and I think it may work as well.
Yeah, actually, I actually want to read this book. I heard about it a lot, and I think it can work. I tried it doing with meditation. So I tried to meditate in the morning, or like at least once a day. And the person who promoted that meditation, he told that you should do it before you go and eat, like before your meal. So because you never forget to eat, and if you meditate before your meals, it will stick. So I mean, it worked for some time. It really worked and it helped. But it really depends what meal you will tie it to. Because if it's like lunchtime,
Yeah.
so if you're at work, so it should be you should have some space in your schedule to do it. Okay, yeah, thank you for the tip. It's an extra tip that we could discuss. So let's move on. Let's see the next one. Start small. If you want to take up running, don't run 5 kilometers on the first day. Try running for 5 minutes on the first day, 6 minutes on the second day, and so on. I think Sean partly touched it already. Yeah, like you mentioned 3 push-ups, yeah, not like 30 or something. So what do you think? Does it work or not?
For that thing, I got another term from Japanese also. It's called a kaiten or something, which means you do one thing for a 1 minute or 2 minute, and that's it. Yeah. But the main important thing is if you do that particular thing, for example, at 6 o'clock in the evening or 5 o'clock in the evening, you do it every 5 o'clock, the same thing, probably 2 minutes or something. You can increase the time, but always at 5 o'clock thing, then okay, you need to do that particular thing for 1 minute or something. And that way you can start as something which is one time, or we think, oh, it's very hard to read 52 books in a year or something like that. But if you read little bit,
Oh, so
you get a thing or way to read it, or you just remember. It's kind of a habit.
Yeah, that's interesting. I read Kaizen, the book it's called like that. But I don't remember this particular tip. It was a long time ago. It yeah. So I remember it was a Japanese guy, but yeah. So it's an interesting thing. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Bay, Ismail, Tom, you can join if you want. So you can speak as well. So. I'm not sure how to say your name. I don't remember. Samir, could you can join? What do you think about it? Have you heard about Kaizen?
That's a female name, and how do you get that name?
I'm not sure. He already introduced himself, but I'm not sure if I'm pronounced it correct. So, okay. So if you want to join, you can, but if not, we can move on to the next tip. Peruse. Hello, you can also join. We are discussing habits. Okay, so next tip. So express your opinion about it. Does it work or not? So there is a tip. If you want to start a new habit, add it to what you already do every day. Oh, actually, we already discussed it. Yeah, Sean mentioned it already. So if you want to read more and you also drink coffee every day, read before you drink coffee or while you drink it. Yeah, so we already discussed it. So any other tips? Maybe someone wants to share tips for forming new habits. Feel free.
But one important thing, there will be a purpose. Yeah, what's our purpose to form a habit? Or if you want to get a new job, or if you need to improve a new language, or if you want to have some kind of personal development or something like that, we need to tie it to the purpose, or what's motivation will be there for 1 day, 2 days, and then it will fade away. So if our why, or the reason why do we want it, is stronger, then it will last forever.
Yeah, I agree. So purpose, like reason why we do it, why we need to do it, is really important. Yeah, definitely. Okay. So actually, one of the tips I have on my list is taking a course or reading a book on how to form a habit. So we already mentioned, Sean mentioned Atomic Habits, Kaizen. Any other books, guys, you want to share with us that helped you forming a habit? Or do you think it works or not? Okay, then we can move on.
I just want to give space to the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
guy.
Yeah. I see. But yeah, if you want, you can raise your hand and you can join, like people who are just listening. If you want, you can also join us. Okay, maybe let's then move on because we already discussed some books. What about this tip? Ask a friend to keep you motivated. For example, they could call you several times a week and ask how the new habit is going. So, what do you think about this tip?
Does it work in your case, Kitty?
Actually, I never tried something like that. I need to think about my experience. Maybe it will pop up, but now I don't remember any particular cases.
I heard once we say something like we introduce or we talk about within our friends or something. Okay, I am going to be going to buy a car, or I'm going to be a millionaire, or I don't know, I want to be a first or best student in the class or something like that. If we advertise on among our friends or something, and it may help us in a way to keep work for that thing rather than keep it all everything secret. Um, but I'm not sure it will work or not. I haven't talked anything about our my motivation or my things, or I want to do that thing in future or something. I don't reveal it. The action speaks louder than words. So
True.
let's see. Yeah.
Hi guys who are joining, Danica, Dayabi, Malik. So if you want to join, just raise your hand. I will add you so you will be able to speak. Yeah, talking about habits and like sharing this information, like you are forming a new habit with friends. For me, I usually often fail forming habits. If we talk about posting content. So like I am trying to post content about English on social medias, and it's really challenging. I usually promise my subscribers a lot of things, and then I can maybe not even lose motivation, but I just feel overwhelmed and I don't do it. And then I feel like, oh no, I gave people up. I promised something and I didn't do it. So, and for me, it's something embarrassing. I usually share with my friends, but I cannot say that it keeps me motivated. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
That's a valid point. Yeah, if you are struggling to maintain or keep up with the promises, um, better ways try to use the new tools like ChatGPT or some AI tools, or try to create an agent and say you need at this time you need some kind of help or some kind of words or something like that, or motivational tips or something like that, and then hopefully it will work for you. But at the same time, I am not sure it's from the personal thinking or from your own efforts or something. But yeah, it's an additional help, I would say, or try to get a kind of different ways how to do that thing better or something like that.
Yeah, actually, it's good mentioning GPT or AI because it usually gives some structured answers and tips, but it really needs to know a lot about you, about your lifestyle, personality, so then it can really help. But sometimes it just seems that it will help and it will work, but until you start implementing it. So actually, let's probably wrap it up with this last tip. People don't know what habits they want to change. Find a coach who will help you understand what you need and make changes in your career or personal life. So that's an interesting advice, like piece of advice, because I think why we ask ChatGPT because like we don't want to go to a coach or a teacher because it's usually kind of expensive to ask different specialists or professionals about like advice of tips, what you should do. And AI is usually like partially free, yeah, and we can ask it anything. But can anyone share their experience of if they ever tried finding a coach or teacher and if it was helpful or maybe not? I can also share, but I want to give people opportunity to speak.
the guy who sits in the middle, you want to say something or?
Yes, Samuel, do you want to share something? Tom, Danica, Jana, you can also speak if you want. We are talking about habits, and our last tip, if coach or teachers can help forming a new habit, you can share your opinion or experience if you want. Or just a moment. Yeah.
Kateryna.
Yes,
Hello.
I was just thinking about it, how to actually keep the motivation and keep the improvements as the host has discussed. It's you do well for a while, and then suddenly you stop doing it for a few days and or whatever. But one thing that's happened recently is I'm going to the gym or trying to go to the gym, and I want to go 3 times a week. That's my goal. But I find that I can make many excuses to fill my time. Oh, I don't feel good. I got something else. I don't want to get sweaty. So lots of excuses. But I found myself yesterday realizing that it's a choice. I did have a busy schedule, but I also could change my clothes before, bring my clothes, wear them to the event because it was casual, and then show up to the done and then head on, and I can mark it off and be done. So I find 2 things help: either plan ahead and make it happen, put it in your schedule, and the hardest part is to show up to whatever you're trying to do, show up to your computer, to the event. And I find that scheduling it on my calendar really helps. Put it in as important as it's a doctor's appointment for whatever you're trying to do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Actually, I also like I usually use my Google Calendar, and I have time blocks, like everything is time blocked, but I have too many different time blocks for different activities, and sometimes it's also overwhelming. So I think another problem when we talk about forming a habit, doing something that we planned, is prioritizing. So in advance, like ahead of time. So yeah, it's another topic. Maybe we should next time we should talk about prioritizing, and yeah, have materials on this topic as well. So because it's a really big problem. At least for me, it's a challenge. So anyone else want to share? Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to say one thing. Yeah, if you want to hit the gym, or we make it very easy. For example, yeah, the day before, like we put our shoes and everything ready, or gym wear and bags are always ready, and then it's easy the next day. Like, oh, should I get up from the couch or do something like active or something? The first thing is, yeah, just get out of the house. Yeah, or to not to do that, yeah, okay, we need to take the shoes and stuff and everything and then get ready. Or the other way around, yeah, if you want to avoid something like eating um, sweets or watching TV, for example, yeah, we keep everything a little bit more difficult to access TV, for example, yeah, remote control it's over there, or to turn off the or plug off all the switches or something like that makes it a little bit difficult. And if you want to do things which are nice to us, for example, in our case, yeah, to head on gym and something like that, make those kind of things much easier. And the other things we don't want, things like a TV or so much sugar consumption or stuff like that, make it a little bit harder, yeah, to get the sweets probably on the top shelf, or it's, oh, I need to take other things to get that thing, something like that. So
Yeah, I also heard a tip like you shouldn't have anything at home, like any sweets, so you have to buy it. You should go to the shop and buy. But it's also controversial tip, because some people say that no, it's very bad. So if you don't have something at home, like intuitive nutrition, like these people, they say, oh no, 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 it's not a good idea. But again, it really sometimes we need professional advice, or at least reading a book on a topic that can give us like kind of more like deeper look onto the problem and like kind of explain it from scientific point of view. But you also mentioned like preparing for the gym or for a run or something like that, like changing clothes. For me, something particular, completely different worked. It was like I wanted to do yoga at home. I have a mat on the floor. It's always there, and I still didn't do anything because I needed to change clothes. And when I stopped trying to change my clothes and I just was practicing in the same clothes that I was wearing at home, I started to finally practicing because I didn't need to prepare. I just could do it any time of the day when I'm free, when I have 5 minutes or something. So for me, it worked as well. Okay, maybe someone else wants to share. So it's like our final minutes, and we will wrap it up for today. Anything you want to share about habits, about tips, how to form a new habit? Maybe listeners want to join. Oh, Jana, just a moment.
Hello, Katie. Hello, everyone.
Hello. So any particular tips you tried that helped you form a new habit?
Yeah, speaking of habits, I form a new habit because it's because of my eyes. Like, it's my eyes, most of the time it feels hurt. So I went to an ophthalmologist and they told me that they have like some inflammation to my eyes as well as very dry. So I form a new habit that like when I wake up in the morning, I'm not gonna check my phone right away. So I'm gonna wait for like 30 to 1 hour before I'm opening my phone. So that's the new habit. And also at night time, I'm not gonna use my phone 1 hour before sleep. And also exercising at home, like 10 to 15 minutes only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So actually, health reasons can really motivate us forming
Yeah.
new habits.
Because of that's why.
Yeah, I'm also coming of age when I'm getting older and new habits have to be formed because of that. Okay, thank you guys for sharing. If you want to join next week, we are going to discuss. Let me see what's my plan. Just a moment. Also on Tandem, maybe also via Zoom because I am sharing the link via Zoom as well. But Tandem is quite fun. It was my first speaking club here, and I'm really happy that you joined. So next week, the same time, so it's 6 p.m. London time, we are going to discuss, what is that? Just a moment. Yeah, Halloween. So if you want to discuss Halloween, so please join. Yeah, and yeah, I should add prioritizing. So we will talk about prioritizing maybe another time because it's an interesting topic and it's kind of follow up of today's topic, habits. So thank you very much for joining and see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you around. Bye.
Thank you for listening to this recording of a speaking club about habits. I hope you will be able to join us someday. Our next topic is Halloween. Times and days of speaking clubs you can find on my Telegram channel or on WhatsApp group that I'm going to create because I was asked to do it by my participants today. So all the details you will be able to find under the video or on my website, katyshelley.com, or my Instagram and other social media pages, Katy Shelley English. So thank you for joining and hope to see and hear you on one of my speaking clubs. Спасибо, что прослушали, поучаствовали в этом разговорном клубе. Все последующие темы, даты и время разговорных клубов есть у меня в Телеграм-канале. а также в WhatsApp-группе, которую я собираюсь создать после этого разговорного клуба, так как участники меня об этом попросили. И в моих социальных сетях, на моем сайте тоже есть информация о темах предстоящих разговорных клубов. Спасибо всем, кто присоединился, и увидимся или услышимся на следующих мероприятиях. С вами была Екатерина Шелунцова или Кэти Шелли, и мои контакты — это katyshelley.com, веб-сайт Katy Shelley English. Можно найти меня по этому нику в соцсетях. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok и так далее. Всем спасибо и до встречи.